to another Tribal Wars video. This week it's Underdog. So pilots, unsurprisingly, are designed to synergize with vehicles. So whenever a cruiser vehicle gains haste, +1/+1. Gear shift ace gives first strike, and then Depala buffs doors and vehicles, and whenever it's tapped you can pay X to look at the top X of your top X cards of your library and put all dwarf and vehicle cards from among into your hand. Vehicles I've decided to go for are Smuggler's Copter and Heart of Kirin. It's just two obvious 2-mana powerful flying attackers. Cosima, or more precisely the Omen Keel. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards from the top of their library, and you can play it lands from among them as long as they remain exiled. And then Peace Walker Colossus, just for scenarios where, for example, a board sweeper has wiped all my creatures off the battlefield, you can just use this to crew everything. I've also got Unsettled Mariner to round out the pilots and protect everything. And here's Magda, Brazen Outlaw. Gives dwarves +1/+0, and whenever dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token, sacrifice 5 to search your library for an artifact or a dragon. Just because a lot of the pilots are also dwarves, I think. So yeah, Gear Shift Ace is, Veteran Motorist is, Speedway Fanatic isn't, Unsettled Mariner obviously is, and the Parler is also a dwarf. Oh, and Renegade Wheelsmith, I forgot about this. Just another 3-drop. Whenever it becomes tapped, target creature can't block this turn. Obviously I don't want to get too heavy on the 3-drops, and then Lightning Bolt. Anything of interest in the land base is Mishra's Factory, just again something similar to Peace Walker Colossus. There's the idea being when all my creatures are killed, I'll still have something that can crew things. So yeah, my only real concern with this deck is just the lack of 1-drops. My draws might be too clunky where I'm just playing turn 2 2-drop, turn 3 2-drop, and falling way behind. But the Magda does help quite a lot with that. You can pair it up with a vehicle and start getting a bunch of tempo with the treasures. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Right, here we are for round 1 versus AJ Impy. I'm on the play with a very land heavy hand. Yeah, I can't even crew the Heart of Kirin with an Unsettled Mariner, so I'm just going to throw it back, look for something better. Right, well, I will certainly keep this. Just trying to decide between ditching Magda or the Gear Shift Ace. Obviously, two Magdas are redundant, but not if the first one gets removed. I'll still just put a Magda back. I don't really want to mulligan down to 6 and then also have a legendary card stuck in my hand. Tundra. I'll go for the Smuggler's Copter first. It's a Swarmyard. Just play out the Magda. Crew it, or use it to crew the Copter. Copter gives us... so Lightning Bolt is not going to be super good as removal against the Swarm Yard. So yeah, let's just ditch that. And then I'm just going to play another Smuggler's Copter. Yeah. Next turn I can play the Gear Shift Ace and crew both Copters. Kind of looking like I just get to Goldfish against AJ here. Don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's necessary either. Let's just... yeah, let's actually play the Unsettled Mariner. I can just tap it again with the crew ability, even though it doesn't actually do anything, but it does make a treasure token, and I can play out the Smuggler's Copter as well. So this sort of demonstrates the power of Magda, just by turn 4 being able to dump my entire hand. Okay, so Assassin's Trophying down the Magda. Still gives me some more mana there. Just trying to figure out if there's a way I can actually kill her. I don't think so. Yeah. But let's do something mean. And just strip out some lands from AJ's deck. Okay. I mean, it seems with the Magda, it seems pretty reasonable. If I hit a second land, that this will be a good hand, but I don't think it's worth the risk. It's just, if I don't hit a second land, I'm almost certainly going to lose. So yeah, this works. I think I'll pop out the Unsettled Mariner. Yeah, definitely actually, because I've only got a Tundra, so I can't even cast it at the moment. Murmuring Bosk. No tree folks revealed. it's squirrels. Squirrel Noble. Other squirrel creatures you control get +1/+1. It's Modern Horizons. Whatever it is, Modern Horizons 2. Yeah, just Modern Horizons 2. Came out a few days ago. I'm not bothering with any Modern Horizons stuff yet. I'll wait for there to be a bit more stock of it before I start spending money on it. Another Evolve, another one or more +1 counters, but on Scurry Oak you may create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll go for Depala, just to use all my mana. And playing the Motorist would get a couple of Scry 2, and they would have the same, they'd give the same power to Smuggler's Copter, but I just want to use the mana more efficiently. Ditch on the other Depala. Chitter Spitter. Beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a token. If you do, put an Acorn counter on. Squirrels, you get a +1/+1 for each Acorn counter and create a token. So creating this will grow the Scurry Oak because it's a 2/2, just the Squirrel Sovereign. Well, I think I want to hold some stuff back on defense. I'm trying to decide what exactly. Yeah, I suppose what I should do is play the Motorist, crew using that, and then play out the Gear Shift Ace. No, I don't think that's that useful here. I mean, I don't exactly expect to be getting through on the ground at all. Yeah, ditching the Motorist, it's just not, it just doesn't seem that useful against the all the tokens, ground tokens. I haven't thought about the way Chitter Spitter and Scurry Oak work. Squirrel mob. 1/1 for each other squirrel on the battlefield. So that's pretty beefy. Okay, let's just take 4. Well, can I handle the attack? Possibly the attack back, possibly not. No, I really don't think I'm going to win if I'm not attacking. I'm just going to slowly fall behind against all this. Possibly not even slowly. Let's just go for the attack and hope for the best. Just play Cosimo as a blocker. And the factory. Another squirrel mob, okay. So I've got 4 blockers, taking 8. Yeah, I suppose I can still win if I find a lightning bolt or something. Hey! So, you know, just as long as this smuggler's copter doesn't die. Although, if AJ had a removal spell, I'm pretty sure he would have just used it to kill me. Alright, managed to run over some squirrels, I guess, with my vehicles. And round 2 time, I am on the play versus Porcaro. Yeah, this works. Turn 2 MacLeod, and turn 3 Motorist. And crew it. Let's see what gets fluting away. Plays in root. Well, Is that new as well? Yeah, MH2. Life from the Loam, so something mad and graveyardy. Blue-red, I guess. Okay, just whatever this ability is called these days. Fire breathing, but 2 versions. Discard a creature card, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Well, here's a question. Well, no, I guess not really. I was going to say, do I want to Flooded Strand before I play the Motorist to stop the scry, stop it from myself from disrupting the scry? But no, I want to get the land from Omen Keel most likely, and if not, I can just play a non-fetch land. We got Glacial Chasm. Pay 2 life, cumulative upkeep, and enter special sacrifice land, increase your control card attack, and prevent all damage that he dealt to you. Tranquil Thicket is just cycling. Guess I'll just play that Bloodstained Maya. No, that was probably wrong actually. I don't really want to put lands into Blockera's graveyard when there's Life in the Loam abound. Okay, Life in the Loam just got dredged. This is a different one. Grave of the Burn Willows implies it's a punishing fire deck. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Well, that should get in the way of punishing fire a little bit. No, I don't think I want to bother with any of these things. Let's just play out the Unsettled Marionette. Another Life from the Loam dredged. That is a Golgari Brown Scale put into the graveyard. So whenever you dredge it, you gain 2 life. Field of the Dead, Grove, and a Bloodstained Mire. Oh, these are the must be the things that I exiled. Don't hate that draw. No, I don't think either of these are too important at the moment. I think I will crew this using both of the motorists just to give it more power. Don't really want to attack a 3-1 into a 1-1. I don't really want to attack the Mariner into something that can become a 3-1. Okay, just takes the chump. Makes sense. Yep, life in the loam. Got dredged again. Seeing Iguana. Another punishing fire and another faithless looting going into the graveyard. Let's expand this. So yeah, flashback to looting. Round scale getting dredged. 2 brown scales getting dredged. Yeah, Maya, Cradle of Growth. Oh, this is the Forest Urborg Team of Yawgmoth. There's another life from the loam. So I can only do 13 damage this turn, I think. I guess that's what I'll do. Sure, so I should just play the Bayou. And play a Copter. Yeah, life from the loam dredged again. 3 more lizards. So this Spore Frog plus Tortured Existence means I'm not going to be able to get any more combat damage in. Yeah, and this is only exiled when it's deals damage. Porcero's down to 21 cards in library. Not entirely sure whether that'll be enough to kill me with. It might well be. 2 vehicles. Sure, as expected. Yeah, it affects me as well, the permanence, so... So it's going to take a while for the Punishing Fires to be able to kill me, but I'm not... I just don't know whether it's going to be longer than the 19 cards is quite a lot. Sure, let's exile Cosima. Just want to make sure I'm always attacking for enough to force the Spore Frog to be sacrificed. These 2 Mitch's factories can help protect the Unsettled Mariners from the Punishing Fires. If Porcaro tries to go that way, rather than just spending a bunch of mana to fire me in the face. Definitely want to make them pay first. And then create my assembly worker. so that might win me the game if I can bolt a Spore Frog on end of turn. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot about the Field of the Dead. There'll be 3 zombies potentially. I think I should still have enough attackers. Turning the brown scale to give them more life. And another. And another. Firing one of the veteran motorists. It's 3, 6, 9, 11. Oh, I can get it up to 12. Suppose I better off just seeing one of the Mariners though. But I am also exiling 6 more cards. I might have just botched it by being insufficiently careful. Feel reasonably certain at this point that I'm going to win the game just by decking. The question will be time constraints, I think. Ta-da! Alright, I just need to play quickly. No, this won't do. Carry a mulligan to 6. This might do. Back one of the factories. Carry down to 5. Okay, keeps on 5. Using Iguana, whenever another creature dies, deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Okay, well, if I play Depala, the MQ will be a 4/4, so I can still get in there. Looted away Gary Brown scale and Madness to re-roll out. No red mana to activate the re-roll though. It's just, I don't know. Cycling the Moloch and dredging the brown scale. Got the Sport Frog. Do you have the means to return it? Not quite yet, at any rate. Swallows. Just didn't hit anything with the parlor. Loam has been lifed. Pulling back. Wooded Foothills and Grove of the Burn Willows back into hand. Oh, I just messed up, didn't I? Oh well. Worrying too much about time and failing to see that I could attack for lethal, I think. I think I should probably still be alright with 2 Unsettled Mariners defending me. Can't even see what that's targeting. Oh, targeting himself, that's why. Right, we're on to round 3. I'm versus Takeout Tree. I'm on the draw. Yeah, I think this works. Omen Keel. Create with a Gear Shift Ace. Go from there. Lots of lightning. I want to maximise the amount of red I've got with I've got 3 lightning bolts in hand. You never know when you might want to play all 3 of them in the same turn. Scary mountains. Footlight Fiend, well this seems like devils. Especially with these mountains. Well, this is a bit awkward. So I don't really want to play Gear Shift Ace into a Footline Fiend. I don't really want to Lightning Bolt the Footline Fiend either, but I might have to. Okay. I'm glad I exiled the Lightning Bolt and the Mayhem Devil. There's another Mayhem Devil. So yeah, I guess I just bolt the Devil. Collateral damaged me. Some more lightning bolt, another lightning bolt taken out, I don't mind that. Reckless Headliner. Another Modern Horizons 2 thing. Haste 3/3, Echo, discard a card. Sure. No, I don't particularly want to take 4 damage. Thanks for offering though. I think I'll just play Magda. Crew the Ace. Attack with it. No lands again. Alright, let's just play a Speedway Fanatic. And hold up Lightning Bolt. card left in hand. Now let's... trying to figure out what my best way of winning next turn is. So if I keep the Speedway Fanatic, I can crew... No, well, no, maybe that's not true. I could give it haste, but that's... Speedway Fanatic's not big enough to crew the Heart of Kirin by itself. Don't particularly want to take 7 damage. So I could chump one of the devils, shoot the other, one of the vexing devils, shoot the other, and take 3 down to 6. Or I could trade off one of the trade my 2 creatures for one of the devils, bolt the other one, go down to 6. Yeah, I think I don't know if this is right. I'm just gonna double block. Use Magda to create another treasure token. When does Echo happen? Beginning of your upkeep. So I'll have to take a tree, I'll have to discard the card in hand rather than get another draw. I think I'm just going to play out a pair of vehicles and hold back for now. No, in fact I'll keep the Heart of Kirin in hand to discard with the Smuggler's Copter. Discarded a swamp. Try to block with the Smuggler's Copter. First strike Smuggler's Copter. Terminates it, okay. Glad he waited until after I blocked with it to do that. That's not a bad draw. No, I want to crew with Parla. Raven Cairns. So I guess I'll be dead to Searing Blood here. Hooray! Oh, I'm so tempted to keep this with the Smuggler's Copter and the Mistress Factory to crew it. Can discard some of these to get these extra lands. And I do like the lightning bolt against an aggressive deck. It dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Sure. I think I'm probably willing to trade a Mishra's Factory with like a... Well, I'll be willing to trade it for a lightning bolt. I'll be less happy if it's Searing Blood. I mean, Searing Blood is going to be good against me sooner or later. So let's block the Footlight Fiend. Ooh, haha! I did not consider this. I was going to grow the Mishra's Factory, but I actually can't because it's got Summoning Sickness. Alright, well that's basically fine. Another Rager. I'm less convinced that I'm willing to sacrifice the Mishra's Factory again this turn. So let's just play a Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, let's just play Depala. Yep. Going down to 8 here. And I'm facing at least 4 points of damage from all these devils dying. So yeah, pretty sure I want to kill that. Use the factory to create the copter because I want the looting. to burn something away. I mean, Take Out Tree could use this and this one dying and the attack to kill the Smuggler's Copter. Oh, aiming at the Mistress Factory. Sure. Just kind of glad it's not going at my face. So it's going down to 5 does put me dead to a lightning bolt and the 2 death triggers. Yeah, but if I don't play 2 creatures, I can't block both of them anyway. So. Yeah, I think I need just bodies on the ground more than I need vehicles. So one at me and one at the sorry, one at the Mariner, one at the Speedway Fanatic. Take. No, I suppose I don't want to take forward because the Gearshift Ace crewing the Smuggler's Copter can hold off the Vexing Devil. And going down to 1. But leaves me pretty vulnerable, let's say that. Okay, Headliner. I mean, the Rakdos Headliner is going to die at the beginning of Take Out Tree's next turn anyway. But I'm reasonably certain that not taking 3 damage is worth a Veteran Motorist here. No point in doing that, got no graveyard synergies. No, let's do this instead. Yeah, if I attack with Gearshift Ace, that it's bad against a haste creature, but there's not that many. Hasty Devils. does significantly, well, noticeably speed up my clock. Ooh. Just want to keep on hitting. Take out tree saying he's only got land in hand. Alright, round 4. This is Live Shuffler. Yeah, I'm on the play. Seems alright. Or duelist. Let's play the Omen Keel. Stoneforge Mystic. Ooh, setting up a Colossus Hammer. Okay. So presumably Shuffler has something to attach the triggered ability or something, or an activated ability to attach that to the core duelist. An attack for 22. Well, if it does, I'm just going to be dead, but I'm willing to accept that risk. I don't think I'm going to... I don't see a winning line by holding back a creature and chumping it over and over again while missing land drops. Okay, this definitely seems like I'm just going to be dead. Jumping with the Stoneforge Mystic. Yep. Well, at least that was a nice and quick loss. Well, it's certainly got some answers to what I just died to, so... I suppose theoretically I could just be dead again straight away to Sigarda's Aid and the hammer. Let's just play a creature just in case that, just to avoid that possibility. Well, actually I suppose this doesn't really help because once the hammer's attached I can't lightning bolt it, so... Going for the hammer again, though. Right, well, Certainly not going to take the risk that he doesn't have some Cigar's Aid or whatever to attach it with. Okay, maybe, oh, is it Core Quipper or something? Can Outfitter. So, no thank you to that. And I'm missing land drops, so I'm just going to use my mana now as well. Yeah, I could just keep holding a lightning bolt in fear of another core outfitter, but that doesn't seem like a particularly good way to live. Another duelist. Let's just not have another outfitter, please. Okay, good. Don't need 2 hearts. Okay, Sword of Fire and Ice. That's probably going to be a problem. Okay, I'll just take 3. Definitely want to keep a lightning bolt. I just don't want to get hit by a Sword of Fire and Ice up core duelist. Ooh. there's a Batterskull as well. That's going to be a problem. I can crew Heart of Kirin with First Strike. Oh, what's this? Okay, just saving it 1 point of mana. I could throw a bolt at it, which would effectively stop Shuffler attacking with it this turn, but that's it. Yeah. I suppose there's a chance that he'll just won't see the Heart of Kirin having First Strike and run into it, but it doesn't seem like something I want to rely on. So I'm kind of trading Lightning Bolt for a creature in hand by doing this. That seems alright. Or for a creature in play, rather. Oh no, I actually can't do this. This is such a terrible play. Because I can't actually crew the Heart of Kirin, because now I don't have the mana to make the Mishra's Factory a 2/2. Oh well. It sort of had the desired effect anyway. Quick creature control it +1/+1. Whenever a quick creature dies, draw a card. Well, I can make 7 powers worth of first striking vehicles. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to route the Mariners and try and attack with Heart of Kirin. See, unfortunately that's now an 8/8 with double strike. Yeah, I guess I'm just throwing a Shift Ace underneath it. Shuffler's only gaining 8 because my creature dies to first strike. I Can't say I'm too confident in my position here. Sacrifice this before I scrying. Well, I don't really love my position if I don't attack, but I also don't really love my position if I do attack. Familiar with this one. You can have combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player. Okay, so this works with the Colossus Hammer as well. And whatever thing this is as well. Argentum Armor. +6/+6, whenever it attacks, destroy target permanent. I think this is a little bit of a mistake on Shuffler's part. I already have to chump this every turn anyway, so I think you're better off attaching the other things to something else. And oh no, wait, that attaches everything, doesn't it? Any number? No, so it doesn't. So yeah, I think it'd be better off spreading it out a little bit. Not that I think it's going to make a difference. I don't really know what my outs are from this. Certainly can't outrace the 24/24 lifelink. Oh well, at least I get to counter this Argentum Armor trigger. Yeah, I went over and had a look at my deck, the list, and I'm pretty certain that there's no way I can come back from this, so just concede rather than stretching the game out and giving myself more footage to edit. So, I mean, maybe if I got a Depaler out, I could guarantee I was drawing enough cards each turn to be able to chump that every turn, but even then, I'm just not going to beat that huge lifelink thing, and I've got no way to kill it, so yep. Turns out swords and hammers are still better than vehicles. Alright, back with the deck, and that was a frankly better than expected 3-1 finish. I think I did get kind of lucky to get that result though, that round 1 against AJ, first game I was basically got to Goldfish, and then I drew the critical lightning bolt right at the end, and then round 2 getting an early Omen Keel, and then several Unsettled Mariners to protect against the Punishing Fire was pretty critical. And then in round 3 I think Takeout Tree made some relevant mistakes with regards to burning things after blockers had been declared. can't precisely remember, but I think they probably would have made a difference if it timed that differently. So I wouldn't expect this to be a deck that reliably gets good results, but it did well enough for me here. As far as changes go, I was kind of disappointed with Heart of Kirin, just that the Crew 3 proved a bit more of a nuisance than I was expecting. We've got Veteran Motorist. You've got Veteran Motorist and the 3 drops that can crew it by default, and then everything else when pumped up by either a Magda or a Depala. But it's kind of difficult to crew it with Mishra's Factory, and obviously the Mariner the Fanatic and the Gearshift Ace can't do it, and I think it's a pretty big problem if you have to use 2 creatures to crew something. I think maybe I was underestimating how much not having a Planeswalker to use to crew it makes it suffer. I don't know. I was considering playing some copies of some version of Gideon, I'm not sure which ones, but just to go with Heart of Kirin, particularly since you can crew something with Gideon in creature form and also crew a Heart of Kirin, but there's not a lot of space to make for that kind of adding in Planeswalkers, so I'm not sure there's room for that. I'd say Omenkeel kind of outperformed expectations. It did quite a lot. I mean, obviously part of that was just playing against a dredgy deck where the exiling mattered. I didn't really get a lot of use out of Peace Walker Colossus. Maybe that's something I just need one of to find with a Depala or a Magda maybe. I'm not really sure, but I mean I didn't face any decks with Wraths in them, so the main purpose of it didn't come up. So maybe a bit of tinkering to do around the edges of the deck, but obviously it performed pretty well, so I was quite happy. At any rate, thank you for watching.